With them come basketball season. Webb Chemical and Paper Company wants to wish all the basketball teams a great year. Webb Chemical and Paper Company is the place to go for all of your janitorial and cleaning supplies and disposable paper products. You'll find great prices and great service, and they offer products in bulk. Family owned and operated for over 49 years, their friendly, helpful staff will assist you with all of your
lead.
And again, Proctor on the coverage there. Good job by him. He was right there the whole time. Ball thrown a little amiss. So it brings up 2nd and 10. The secondary for the Ironmen getting their cues from the sideline. They cannot be wrong in where they line up. They cannot be wrong where they're rotating to either, because these South Stoke receivers are very, very quick.
Shotgun formation. Quarterback's looking. Screen play over the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to be taken down at the 50-yard line. They will be short of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd down. 2:50 left in the fourth quarter on your No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. Ironman still up 6-0. 3rd and 1.
McElhaney on the tackle there, but it's way too far downfield, so it's 1st and 10 now for South Stokes.
Okay, that was a first down. That was another Medical Center Pharmacy first down for Stokes. It's going to be their 5th of the night as they line back up. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 back in the backfield with Amos. He hands it to that back, but we have a
whistle.
Peach Fish Box penalty, false start on South Stokes. 2nd penalty of the night.
That certainly helps. So it's now going to be 1st and 15 from the 47-yard line, the negative 47-yard line for South Stokes.
Shotgun formation once again. Spread. Amos takes the snap. Hands up the middle. And he gets back those 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10, I believe. 2nd and 10, I'm sorry.
Landry Pruitt with the solo tackle that time. Yeah, they got 5 yards on that, so now it's 2nd and 10. That's way too much. Defense got to get more people around the ball. Got to wrap them up.
What I am noticing, Brian, is the Stokes wide receivers, they break the huddle before anybody, so they already must know their routes.
Right.
Before the play comes in.
And of course I think they're giving some audibles by the quarterback. I think they got half their information and they get the rest of it. Mm-hmm. And now they've got a timeout called by South Stokes.
Stokes takes a timeout, and we will be right back after these messages.
The Drive into Fall event is underway at Abernathy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Lincoln, putting performance in your hands. Just announce, finance, and get 0% APR financing for 72 months. Engineered flooring. Yes, American made.
Goes at least 10 yards over his head. Obviously, he didn't hear the call to stay away from the football.
I don't know if they call him as one man downfield on those. I mean, they used to call him when the snap's over the head, he turns around and kicks it. Maybe they don't call that stuff anymore.
So the Rebels have the ball. You're listening to high school football, brought to you by our title sponsor, Bud Busters of Lincolnton. First down for the Rebels at the 29. Avery on the misdirection, hands off to Blevins going back the other direction. He goes through the right side, and he'll have a short gain on the play.
All right, good job there by number 10, Worrell, for the Vikings. Again, I anticipate one of those seam routes, pass coming here soon. As much as they are up on the line, the deepest man is about 8 yards.
And you got Blevins down here at the bottom of the formation. He's the lone setup as a wide receiver, handoff in the backfield. Not much there. Appear to be Stratford on that carry. Yeah, Stratford with it. And he goes for it. He might have gotten yard if that.
Yeah, one of those just lean forward and get some yards on it. But, yeah, good job up front for the Vikings. Number 64, Troy Edwards, had him by the ankles. And then 23, Caden Coffey, again, he's been called here a few times from his middle linebacker position.
3rd and 7. Avery hands it off. It goes to Ponder. Ponder gets around the right side and steps out of bounds, but not before getting a Turner Hauser Insurance first down at the 48-yard line. Already their 6th first down of the game.
Yeah, like I said, I mentioned it before. Like I said, you can try to practice against this offense, but until you see it live, it's just a whole nother thing. So they're kind of running it, the Rebels, with a tight end and a wing. Again, trying to get that extra blocker up front, and that's what they have here on this formation.
Flags are down, came from 2 different directions, so chances are, and it is, false start on West Lincoln, their 3rd penalty of the game. 2nd false start. And I've got a former coach standing behind me shaking his head saying, "No, we can't be doing that kind of stuff." I'm flanked by coaches now. I got a West Lincoln head coach and a former South Point assistant, among other places, right?
North Gaston.
Avery looks over the sideline. Play clock down to 8. Handoff goes to Stratford around the left side. He's got an opening, gets across the 50, jukes a couple of defenders, gets down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 27 on the play.
Yeah, again, the blocking scheme's pretty similar to like the wing T. So if you're uncovered, meaning offensive linemen, if you're uncovered, depending on the play, they will pull. So that time both guards for the Rebels were uncovered, and they both pulled to lead up through, and that's why you saw the big gain by the Rebels.
So Turner Hauser Insurance first down at the 30-yard line. Quick pitch goes to Ponder. Ponder around the left side again. He's got an opening, steps out of one tackle, and he's brought down just before crossing the goal line. He's going to be down to the 1. So again, Rebels are starting to gash the defense here. 27 on the last play and 29 on that play. And they are first and goal at the 1-yard line. So far, the Vikings have not stopped them.
No, like you say,
and this is what we're used to seeing West Lincoln look like.
Exactly.
They just gain. Just
yeah, that time only the front side guard was uncovered, so he only hits one that pulled.
Hand off to Ponder. He goes through the left side, and he's in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Gray Ponder, and that is brought to you by Kiever Pharmacy of Lincolnton. So time now for the James River Equipment Extra Point. James River in Shelby, and this for West Lincoln is always an adventure.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2 here. Obviously, they've had some
trying to get back on schedule.
Right.
So,
and there goes our
good
cannon.
Lord. There goes my heart rate. Where's that been all season? So they're lined up for 2. Avery back, looks, throws back the other side, wide open. Landon Blevins for the 2-point conversion, and that'll make it 14-7 Rebels. Early in the second quarter, you're listening to high school football on KTC.
Got water problems? Then call the Warden. That's the Warden Companies in Lincoln. No matter your water problems, Gary Ward and the Warden Companies can help. From basement and crawl space encapsulation to water damage restoration, from mold and mildew remediation to structural repair. Also found.
Adams out to throw. He's looking. He's going to be sacked.
Yeah, South Stokes had him coming, number 11, off the right side there, and that was Tucker Mundy again, playing from a strong safety position. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 14.
Yep, 4th and 14 as we switch sides.
That's first quarter.
Yep, first quarter is over on your normal Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. Cherville still up 6-0. We'll be right back after this message.
Looking for new floors? Then head to the mountain. Kings Mountain, that is. And Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road. Nobody sells flooring lower than Barrett's Floor Covering. Locally and family owned and operated. From waterproof floors to luxury vinyl to carpet and hardwood. And right now, LVP flooring is as low as $239 a square foot for 5mm, 20mm wear layer. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Online at barrettfloorcovering.com. Looking for new floors? Then head to the mountain. Kings Mountain, that is. And Barrett's Floor Covering on the
27-8 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And he's got so many receivers that can catch and are good after the catch. And there's another example where you throw it out in space, and then Roseboro got one good block from Cole Wakefield and then did the rest on his own. Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown. That is Matt Grenier, his fourth point after attempt. Good hold by Thurman again, and it's good. Shelby 28, McMichael 8, 4:27 to go. First quarter. We'll be right back.
Have you got a ping, bang, ding sound coming out of your car or truck? Well, then take it to A-Plus Automotive in Shelby.
That.
Yeah, I think that was a play quarterback draw. Running back number 5, Teague, kind of led it like he was a fullback. And Hutchison got behind him, was able to pick up a pretty good gain of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the
Teague was
Vikings.
one of the players we thought we'd be able to watch for, and he hasn't carried the ball yet. Hutchison back to pass, quick slant, catch is made over the middle. Catch again made by number 17, Peyton Kilby. Kilby breaks one tackle and gets another Turner Hauser Insurance first down. So a pass goes from the 44 to the 49 of the Rebels, gain of 7. But enough for a Turner Hauser Insurance first down.
All right, boys, move around. There you go. 23. Okay. Yeah, pretty good coverage there by Ebert on the receiver, but a good throw by Hutchinson.
Hutchison keeps it, was looking to pitch, but he's run down. Gray Ponder comes from the inside out, takes him down after a gain of about 1.
Yeah, a lot like these spread teams do. The Vikings kind of don't really huddle.
No.
They all get to the formation, and then they all look to the side, and I think they all have wristbands. Because after they get whatever call, they all kind of look down, see what the call is, get the call from Hutchinson, and they're ready to go.
Again, 3 wide to one side, usually the wide side of the formation. So look for a quick out. Hutchinson keeps it. He's under pressure, and he's sacked. Brought down in the backfield. Cash Allen. And who's the other one? 77?
Puga.
That is Damian Puga, one of the pregame captains. So a loss on that play of 4 yards.
Yeah, I think Cash Allen's the one that kind of tripped him up. He stayed on his feet, and Puga was able to finish him off.
So that's already 5 runs for the Vikings that have no gain or lost yardage. So 3rd and 13. Hutchison back in the pocket, looks, scans the field. He's under pressure, now chased out of the pocket, looking downfield, trying to keep it alive, and he's finally run down. Good pursuit there. Eats the football and eats a few more yards. So it's going to be a loss of 6. That's now 6 plays that have gone for no yardage or lost yardage. And we're only halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you're wondering why he didn't throw the ball away there. He was definitely outside the tackle box.
He was halfway to the sideline. So back to punt will be Sanchez, hoping for a better snap than the last time. Landon Blevins back to receive.
Interesting sort of punt formation. They're all spread out.
Well, if you run a spread offense, there's another high snap. Not as high as the last one. Sanchez with a good leg. Fair catch called for at the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels at that point. Their best field position of the game.
Well, they're 2 for 2, so I
Well,
don't think it matters where they start the way they're running the ball.
No, now when you start at your own 5-yard line and you go 13 plays, 95 yards, that just means we can pad our stats.
That's right.
So the normal formation for West Lincoln, 2 in the backfield, a wing back, and 1 wide receiver. Handoff goes to Statford. He comes around the left side, cuts it back into the middle. Pyle just keeps surging forward. It almost looked like a tush push, but not quite. And he gets out to the 38-yard line, so a nice gain of 6 on that one.
Yeah, interesting sort of cut there by Stratford. I thought maybe he was going to try to go around, follow those pulling guards. Saw something on the inside, and for a second it looked like he was going to get 2 or 3 yards, but ended up picking up almost 6.
So he's got 7 carries now for 69 yards. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Rebels lead 14-7. Avery fakes it, pulls it out, goes to the left side. He's got good yardage there. It'll be a Turner Hauser Insurance first down as he gets across the 50 down to the he gets to exactly the 50-yard line, so gain of 12. And another first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, good read by Avery. Like you said, dive play wasn't there. Pulled it around the left side, and they, again, just read that last man or the man in front of him. He took the pitch. Avery kept it, pulled it inside, was able to get some good yards. Ball at midfield, and here they go again.
1 wide receiver, that's Mason Boquardez. Avery back to pass looks. He's got a man out in the flat he can hit, and it's Blevins went right off his hands. It would have been a short gain anyway, maybe 2 yards, but hey, 2 yards is 2 yards.
Yeah, I thought Blevins was open a little earlier. I don't know if Avery saw him or not, but obviously they ran a receiver up the seam, so that's where the safety in the corner kind of bit on. Blevins came underneath. I think if you would have got it a little quicker, he would have been able to get it and then turn up the field.
I was looking at that side of the play. Did you happen to see if Boquardez was open going on a post pattern?
Yeah, I did not.
Because that's what, if them all going that way, that's where you're going to try and run in behind it. Pitch goes to Ponder. Ponder around the left side, across the 45, tackled there at the 43-yard line. So good gain there. It'll be third short after the 7-yard gain. And Ponder is racking up the yardage now. So the two-headed monster for West Lincoln is really starting to roar. 80 yards for Ponder.
Looks like there might be a Viking timeout.
Yeah, they've seen enough. They haven't dropped them for a loss yet. So we'll be back after this timeout with more from West Lincoln.
There might be other Coyote tractor dealers in the area, but there is only one that stands above the rest.
And
he's been playing some good ball here lately.
Yes, he has. And that's exactly what the defense for Cherville needs to do right there, is not let them have anything between the tackles. And that was a good place to 2nd and 11 now.
Stokes right back on the ball, fakes the handoff. Quarterback's looking.
Yep, he downed it.
He just throws it down.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's only 2 offensive linemen that were near where he threw it. There wasn't a receiver around. I don't believe, but yep.
Right,
now the flag is thrown because they said there was no eligible receiver in the area,
and he was still inside the tackles as well.
He was. He's still inside the tackle box. So the official's going to tell us right now exactly. Personal, or illegal,
intentional grounding
against Stokes, South Stokes. Yes, so that's good. That helps the Ironman.
Mm-hmm. And yes, they do lose a down on that, so that's going to be 3rd and 16. Excuse me.
Yeah,
it's going to be more than 3rd and 16. Yeah,
3rd and 20. Suspects going from right to left.
Third
Our
and 20, yeah.
perspective.
Trips left, one to the right for quarterback Amos.
Harrison Pruitt switching sides defensively.
Amos takes a snap, looking to the right, throws, and it's going to be dropped. It's going to bring up 4th down and 20 for South Stokes.
That was fortunate. Now, Pruitt, Landry, he switched sides with Harris, but then he like he was on a blitz instead of staying his ground and being underneath where the ball is exactly thrown.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not so sure that he didn't run himself out of position right then, because I would think that he would want to sit and be underneath to keep the throw from going there.
Stokes high punt. And it's going to be down around Ironman 30-yard line, where the Ironman will take over with 7:33 left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard here in the first half. Ironman still up 6-0.
Good job by the defense. That's exactly what we needed right there by the Cherryville defense. They made them punt, and of course the penalty helped too. But they made them punt, and so now Cherryville with the ball, and I think they can move the football if they'll just focus.
Direct snap by Proctor. He's got a little bit of room. He cuts back once again. And that's going to be a Medical Center Pharmacy first down for Elijah Proctor and the Ironman after a big rushing gain right there, Brian.
Proctor with about a 20-yard gain there, and they spun him around. He's I like this.
Yeah.
He just kept going, got out of the grasp and kept going.
He takes another direct snap. He's got a little bit more room, and he's at the 20. He's at the 10, and Elijah Proctor runs it in for a John Brown All-State touchdown for the Ironman.
That's what we wanted to see right there. Elijah Proctor deserves that touchdown after the run previous to this play, and then this one, that was a 55-yard. Say about 55 yards.
I would say so, yes, sir.
Run. Touchdown run. Excellent job by Proctor.
As we get the gutter guys of Kings Mountain PAT attempt.
Yes, you got Kerrigan holding. You got, we're going for two.
We're going for two again. I'm sorry. Proctor in to take the direct snap once again. He takes it. He runs up the middle, and it's good.
Elijah Proctor is responsible for all the points on the board tonight for Cherryville.
We are now at 14-0 for the Ironman. 7:07 left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
On your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
We all hear about how
conversion, which appeared to be intentional, high snap to Avery. He had a receiver in the end zone, but it just went off his hands. Incomplete, so it's 20-7, and we're down to 2:28. So we've got a perfect score here for West Lincoln. 3 possessions, 3 touchdown drives, all of them at least 68 yards.
Yeah, and that PAT, the kicker was the man like he was going to hold, and Avery looked like he was going to be the kicker.
Return here. Good return by number 17, Peyton Kilby. Kilby goes toward the left sideline, is finally dragged down.
This didn't work out.
It didn't work out there.
Wilton Central did kind of make a pretty good play.
And they get on the ball real quick, Little John bounces to the right and misses. A tackle is being missed, but it looks as if he may be right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 10, Coach.
Actually going to give him a foot loss on that one. They back that one up behind the sticks. That's going to technically be a 3rd and 11.
They're starting to key on Little John just a little bit now.
Yes, sir. Little John back in the shotgun.
Oh, that's 5 free ones.
So that helps out and getting a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 5.5 now, Coach.
Yes, sir. And that is a
no.
That is a Carolina
Auto Finance penalty, Coach. I am so sorry on that. I thought you pointing up here for first down.
Come on,
man.
I
No,
give
Coach,
you one thing. Give you one thing. Here we go. Little John back. He takes the ball. He keeps it over to the right side, and it was just that looked like a Green Bay Packer power right.
Coach, he went across the 40-yard line.
He did, and that's going to be.
Is it enough?
Yeah,
it is. That will be a David Norris for district attorney first down.
Yes, sir.
Or again,
it did. It looked like Bart Starr was pushing in the back there, and all the rest of them going around that side.
Just got to make sure the official calls it before we call it.
Absolutely. So that ball is going to be marked on the 42-yard line where the Hilltoppers have 1st and 10. Two-back set, flanked on both sides, handed off to the first back through, which is number 0, C.J. Sparks, and he carries it all the way inside the 40-yard line of the Eagles.
That's about a 23-yard play, Coach. Great
Yes,
job. That is going to be a
run.
David Norris for district attorney first down.
Yes, sir. So they're going to mark it at the 39-yard line.
Score of about 60 yards for Elijah Proctor and the Cherryville Ironman. What a night that young man is having.
Wow.
We're not even at halftime yet. Wow. That's exactly what the Ironman needed right there.
John Brown, All-State of Cherryville, touchdown for Elijah Proctor, his 3rd in the first half as they line up to kick the PAT. Gutter Guys, PAT of Gutter Guys of Kings Mountain.
Kerrigan, Pruitt, and Cole Kelly with the PAT attempt. It is just wide left. They missed it, which hasn't been the case most of this year. But
Marked the penalty off after the punt was down, but then it wasn't 1st and 5. It was still 1st and 10. Golden Lions. And they turned around and handed off to Jonas Woods. Big hole left side. He's at the 40. He's got the first down. He's at the 30. He's hit the sideline. He's gone. One man to beat at the 3-yard line, and he does it. 46-yard touchdown run from the freshman, his 2nd rushing touchdown of over 40 yards here in the first half. And the Golden Lions go up 41-8 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. I can tell you this. Running backs coach Damon Scott really high on the freshman Woods. And in fact, when Jalen Tate went out, I asked Damon, are you good with riding the freshman from here on out? Or are you going to try to, platoon him with like a Julius Brooks or Jaden Williams? He said, 100%. I trust the freshman, and you see why. He's got runs of 41, 8, 31, and 46 tonight on 4 carries. Low snap, and Thurman is able to get it, put it down, and Grenier's Hojo Power Sports point after is good. Shelby 42, McMichael 8, 11:15 to go. Second quarter back after this.
In Cleveland.
Is going to try to pursue to that side of the field. So we got a heavy set over to their right as he comes running through, and he picks up appears to be about 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and really 8.5 to 9 yards.
Yeah, they moved it back a little bit. We do have an RS Central timeout, so that is going to be a Raymond James financial timeout.
And we'll be back in 30 seconds with 2:40 remaining in Maple Toledo's second quarter with the score 19-0 on the Raymond James scoreboard. WAGY 107.5 FM.
If you're looking for a great deal on a late model.
Scored with Ponder. And they can take a quick timeout and then try to catch them on one of their passes.
Ponder takes the pass, throws. He's hit as he's thrown, and flags come flying in. I think we're going to have interference on that one. Ball was picked off. Good return back to the 25-yard line. Ponder took it on the halfback option, tried to throw downfield to Mason Borquardez. I've been working on that name.
Okay.
Have to. So let's see what and it is PI on the defense, so good job there. It would be a 15-yard penalty against Wes Wilkes. Should be from the line of scrimmage. And they'll still have 63 seconds, but now they'll have a first down as they get out to the 45-yard line. So
yeah, interesting
55 yards in this amount of time is not unheard of, especially the chunk runs they've been doing.
Interesting that they would run it sort of toss left when they're the right-handed Ponder. Maybe you thought you think it's easier to throw when you're running out to the right.
Yeah.
But either way, they got the pass interference call, and
they got 15 yards.
They got 15 yards.
However you get it. So again, 1 minute, 3 seconds to go in the first half. 20-7 Rebels. Handoff, Stratford. And we got a flag being thrown in by the linesman from the near sideline.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to find that. He threw it into the scrum.
Well, it was a good throw. It was an accurate throw. Problem was, it was a holding call on West Lincoln.
Yeah, you wonder here if they're just going to maybe keep the ball on the ground, see what they can get. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Now they backed up to the 35. We'll see what they do.
So 1st and 20 from the 35-yard line. Clock rolling, 53 seconds left. Avery hands it off to Blevins. Blevins fumbles, scramble for the ball. They missed on the exchange. And who's got the football? I mean, West has it. Who fell on it is the question.
I think it was Blevins that.
Blevins got his own back.
Back.
He was scrambling along the ground like he was doing Army basic training. And he was able to pick the ball up. So we're down to 25 seconds. I think you'll see West Lincoln just play it safe here. Give it to Stratford. Well, this may not be safe. He gets across 45 out towards midfield and is pushed out of bounds. 16 seconds to go, so they got time for a couple plays.
I'm wondering why I guess it's not like other leagues, because he was pushing them backwards. Usually that clock keeps moving, regardless if he's pushed out of bounds. So I think the clock was going to keep running, but they used their last timeout anyway.
West Lincoln takes a timeout. So will we. 13.9 to go. It's 20-7 Rebels.
First.
Done some really good work for the McMichael Phoenix.
Yeah, he's definitely a player. Lorenzo Roseborough kind of helped knock that away from Leonard and kept it from being an interception. Normally, Farmer puts that a little bit beyond there, but I think he just held on to it a little bit too long before he got rid of it, and he had some pressure coming as well. Second down and 10. Getting the ball at the 34 of the Phoenix. And he'll turn right, throw it. There's a flag down. Raper's going to break a bunch of tackles and still on his feet. He's got a first down, but
he's still on his feet.
Yeah, he's all the way down to the 15.
I'm afraid he's coming back, though.
Yeah. That was a 21-yard pass where he had, at the line of scrimmage.
He had nothing.
And
he was looking kind of like a defensive picture of the entire team, and he made some great plays, but it's for naught. It's going to be a false start on the Golden Lions. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that is a show hitting an air penalty. It's not been a perfect game for the Golden Lions, but it's only 31 yards in penalties, and a couple of them have been sort of like, I didn't quite see that one.
Yep. 2nd and 15. A couple of 5A playoff scores. Forest Hills leads Smoky Mountain 21-20. Third quarter score. West Rowan over Southern Guilford 40-0. West Henderson 21-0 over East Rowan. West Henderson over East Rowan 21-0. And now they're going to pass it to Raper on kind of that little in motion pass forward. He's to the 30, still on his feet, fighting to about the 27. So he's going to get about 12 yards back. Maybe more than that.
Yep, he's going to get 12 yards.
Yeah, 12.
Now bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, for those of you at home, we've described this all year. It's Shelby sends a guy in motion, and Farmer literally passes it about 3 feet in the air, but it's a pass. So if you drop it, it's an incomplete pass and not a fumble. And then with the speed, they make something out of it. Now pass out in the flat, and it looked like Roseboro was trying to come back and get the pass at the line of scrimmage, and Farmer threw it just a little bit ahead, and Roseboro just got a hand on it and couldn't hold on to it. So it's incomplete. Now 4th down. 4th and 3. Shelby's got the offense out there because, honestly, there's no need. You can't kick the field goal from here, and you can't really punt it. They're going to turn around and hand it to Jonas Woods. He's got the 1st down. He's got more. He's inside the 10, 5 touched. Jonas Woods is going to score his 3rd touchdown, this one from 27 yards out. And the young man's touched it 5 times and has 3 touchdowns. Goal Lions on top, 48-8, with 7:05 to go here in the 2nd quarter, folks. Clock is stopped, though, at 7:05. And let's see, they're going to run Matt Grenier out there again. So Grenier out there for a Hojo Power Sports point after. Again, it's Brett Morgan on the snap. It's Kieran Thurman on the hold. It's Matt Grenier on the kick. And all 3 are exemplary. Kicks good. Shelby 49, McMichael 8 on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Find out why more and more folks are going to Butler's Tire and Auto Repair.
All right. 3:12 left in the half on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. South Stokes shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback takes a snap, hands it up the middle, and it is not there. He's going to take a loss right there.
Tucker Mundy on the carry. That's the first time we've actually stopped Mundy, I think, because that young man has touched the ball several times and been very profitable for South Stokes. But the nice job by the interior of that defensive line right there. Tackle for a loss. You got to love that.
Absolutely. 2nd and 12, 2:40 left on the clock on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Sends one in motion, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap. He's looking to the left. He throws left, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds.
And one of the managers caught the ball on the sideline, made a nice catch.
Yes, sir.
But no avail for South Stokes, so it's 3rd down.
3rd and 12. 2:26 left in the half. And I would say that Stokes is probably going to pass once again.
Yeah, I think so. They may do a little flea flicker or something like that. I don't know what they've got up their sleeve, and they may not show any of that till 2nd half. But a team like this has something like that.
Trips left, sends one in motion, 1 to the right. They take the snap. Quarterback looks right, throws right, and it's going to be incomplete. Bringing up 4th and 12.
JJ and Dalton back there on the coverage, wanting JJ underneath, Dalton over the top. Perfect. That's exactly where you draw it up as a secondary coach. Good job, Ironman secondary right there. 4th down. That's big. That's a big play right there.
Absolutely.
Because they make that catch and they've got a 1st down, and they got new momentum. Plus they're 25 yards closer to the goal line, which is what you don't want.
Stokes set the punt. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. It's picked up by Jaden Adams in the air. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. And he's going to score a touchdown. But that is a John Brown All-State touchdown for the Ironman.
The ball was blocked by Jordan Gill coming up the middle, and then Jaden Adams caught the ball because the ball went straight up, and Jaden Adams came and caught it and just took off running with it just in stride. He caught it in stride and just kept going. So it was about a 30-yard catch and return for the touchdown. Wow. That's excellent. Excellent. Okay, we're going for 2 again.
Going for 2 with Proctor with the direct snap. He takes it. He looks, and he gets it in.
This is the first time he hasn't been responsible for all the points. But I'm sure he's glad of that as well, because he'll share it with his teammates.
Yes, sir.
Nice PAT by the Gutter guys of Kings Mountain. Man, that makes the score on our No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard, the Ironman 28.
Yeah.
And South Stokes 0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man, I don't think we could have seen this coming right here, Brian, as good as well as we've played, especially.
I think
he had great position.
And he did turn, and I know you don't have to turn your head, but for some reason the officials don't call it as often to make a play on the ball versus, not turning around and just hand fighting the whole way. So it's incomplete.
Carries, 232 yards. They're averaging almost 9 yards a carry. I mean, chunk runs all over the place.
I mean, Avery's just doing a good job reading. Offensive line, again, is doing a fantastic job up front. And they're just running all over them.
10 plays of 10 or more yards. And you got I think 3 are in the 20s. I got a 19, I got a 27, a 21. I mean, it just, when they get some opening, Stratford pinballing his way for a big gain the last time he touched the ball, and the 21 yards, and then Ponders had some big runs, 29-yarder himself. So 248 yards offense for West Lincoln. On the other side, first play of the game, Hutchinson goes for 68 yards untouched. From that point on, they actually lost 2 yards on 9 carries the rest of the half. 10 carries, 66 yards, and passing 6 of 7, but only for 45 yards. Just those quick wide receiver type screens. They've thrown 1 slant pattern, and that's been about it. Everything else has been out in the flat. They have not tried anything down the field.
Yeah, like you say, and Coach Ponder was worried about Cameron White. I think he's only caught 1 ball.
He's number 9, correct?
Yeah.
1 ball.
Yeah, like you say, and he picked up pretty good yardage.
It was only 10 yards.
But
still, that's more than they've been getting.
I mean, like I said, but he was worried about him, and that's one thing that the Vikings needed was get the ball in his hands if he's that dangerous, and they just haven't done it.
So you're listening to the Stadium Halftime Show, brought to you by Gutter Guys of Kings Mountain. That wraps up some of the stats in the first half. Let's take a look at some of the other scores around the area.
Again, South Stokes breaks their huddle, comes to the line. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Snap. Oh, there
he
goes
it over the middle, and he's got some room, but he's going to be brought down at the 40. And that's going to be a Medical Center Pharmacy first down for Stokes.
Canty with about 25-yard reception and run for first down for South Stokes, but he is looks like he may have a couple of cramps. He is still on the ground. Their sports medicine people are out there taking care of him.
All right.
So while they're doing that,
yes, sir, we're going to take this message and we'll be right back.
1925, Beam Construction in Cherryville has been building communities in our area. All across the Carolinas,
Samaj had a great pass rush.
4th and 7.
4th and 7 for the Golden Eagles. Which is attainable based on how they played tonight. Got an empty set. QB draw. That's what they did last time. We better not get caught watching the backfield.
Under pressure. He's going to try to run out of it. He does, but
wow.
He's going to be short.
That's what I'm telling you. I mean, the crazy thing about a quarterback like that, that's why you love him if you're a coach, because that was a pass play all the way, but he's such a threat to run, and he almost got the first down. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just unbelievable how talented he is, and it's a problem for teams that try to defend him. And Cooper, that's a great take. I mean, like, he's a lot like the young man from Ashbrook.
Yeah, reminds me of him. Reminds me of the kid we played that was from Bandy's. Like,
yeah,
that kid from Bandy's was a dog. They had like 400 yards of offense that night, and I think he personally hit 381 of them.
And the ball off Coleman. He's got a good hole to run through across the 45.
Man, the blocking there was so good.
Yes, it was.
Shout out Chovy with the wrap. Just pancake that guy. Shout out Andrew Reichard.
Second down in the yard.
Staying in that formation. They're going to run the same play. That's the exact same play.
Coleman again. He'll pick up the first down.
Coleman again, and that's enough for a Mountaineer.
So they ran the same play back-to-back, and honestly, if he would have followed his wrapper, if he'd have followed Andrew, he would have gotten another about 6-yard clip right there.
First and 10, the ball marked just shy of the midfield.
So time a-ticking. 2.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Mountaineers trying to scramble and put some more points on the board. Bell fakes the handoff. Quick throw across the 50, 45. Can't quite get to the 40.
Latham Feimster on the reception.
Quick whistles.
Timeout.
Timeout. Golden Eagles, which
APR financing for 72 months.
6 for South Stokes, 45.5 seconds left in your second half on your No Malarkey Mrs. Sparky scoreboard, in your first half. And we'll take this quick break, and we'll be right back.
In Cherryville has been building communities in our area. All across the Carolinas, Beam Construction Company brings proud craftsmanship to their work, from building educational and healthcare facilities and office complexes, along with other demanding projects.
Down and 9.
So Williams with 3 catches now. Shelby's not going to have a lot of passing yardage because they've got so many short fields. Play action, rolling right. Man, wide open. That's Kendrick Raper at the 31. And he gets out of that tackle. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Raper's putting on a show tonight, folks. That was a 54-yard touchdown catch. His second touchdown catch of the night to go with a kickoff return. He had a punt return for a touchdown called back. Kendrick Raper. Big night. That's a numbers, tax, and bookkeeping 55-yard touchdown catch. And that's the 4th touchdown pass of the first half by Land Farmer. He adds to his Shelby all-time career passing touchdown record and passing yardage record for that matter. And now in for the point after is Preston Ash. And that's a Hojo Power Sports point after. And Ash's kick is good. Golden Lions 56, McMichael 8. 2:04 to go first half. Back after this.
Coach Bowman has in store here.
2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Adams. He fakes it. He's going deep. He's got Dalton, and it's a little overthrown. It's going to bring up second down.
Dalton on just a post route, but he had his man beat. He was behind the entire secondary, but Jaden just put a little too much juice on it.
Too much, yeah. He had him.
He did have him. He was open.
2nd and 10 for the Ironman. 35.9 left on your No Malarkey Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. Same formation. He's looking to throw. He drops back. He throws it across the middle for the screen pass to JJ. He's got a convoy blocking for him. He's got some room. He cuts back. He cuts back once again. He's on the left sideline. Cuts back once again. And did he get in? He was pushed out at about
the 5.
Maybe the 5-yard line. Great pass and catch by McElhaney.
On the far side of the field. And, great blocking.
Yeah, he had a convoy going with him.
He had 5 guys in front of him. It was excellent. Offensive line did a great job staying back until the ball was caught and then gone. And that's what you got to do on a screen like that. So here we go.
Here we go. Waiting for the direct snap, Wildcat formation for McElhaney. JJ. He takes the snap. He runs up middle. And that's going to be a John Brown All-State touchdown for J.J. McElhaney and the Ironman as we get ready for the Gutter Guys of Kings Mountain PAT.
And it looks like they are going to kick it this time because Cole Kelly is out there. Landry Pruitt has got the tee, so he'll be holding. Max Kerrigan, the center, the long snapper. So Kerrigan, Pruitt, and Cole Kelly. Now, Cole Kelly, soccer player, so he doesn't practice 100% of the time with them, but he practices enough for this unit to be very good. There's a snap, holds good, kicks up, and it is good.
Yes, sir. That is a good Gutter Guys PAT for the Ironman, bringing the score to 35-6. 18.9 left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come right back after this message.
Since 1925, Beam Construction in Cherryville has been building communities in our area.
Brought back by number 4, Aiden Puckett. He spun around, but he gets a good return out to the 35-yard line, 25-yard return. And it'll be West Lincoln with good field position and the football already up 13 points.
Yeah, we'll see what the Vikings do here. They kind of come out and change, see what they try to do defensively. Pretty much the same look. We'll have to see how that plays out.
Handoff up the middle is Ponder. He bursts through the opening. Cross midfield is spun down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 24. So any adjustment they made, you go, well, wait a minute. I don't think that worked too well, at least on that play.
It's interesting. They've done a pretty good job running the ball up the middle, but most of their damage has been kind of going around the ends. But that time it was pretty much a straight dive, and Ponder blew through there like shot out of a cannon, caught the Vikings by surprise.
It's a Turner Hauser Insurance first down as the Rebels are already to the Viking 41-yard line. Handoff goes to Stratford. He comes through the left side of the line, stood up but not knocked down, and they'll say he had forward progress down to the 38-yard line for a short gain of 3 yards.
Well, just as I say, they got some do a little better job going around the end, even though he cut it up between just off the tackle there, picked up 3 yards. But again, positive yards, stay ahead of the chains, keep the clock moving. And
West Lincoln football. That's how they do it. Handoff, Ponder, fake by Avery, but he hands it to Ponder straight up the middle, and he gets to the 36, another couple yards there, so it'll be third and manageable, 5 yards. But Ponder now over 100 yards from the game. I've got him for 113 on 13 carries.
It's an easy average. Or
it
close to it, I think. I don't know. I thought you said 130. My bad.
Oh, yeah, that would have been easy. But just under 9 yards a carry, though. Still.
Either way, yeah, he'll be okay.
8.7, I think. Handoff goes to Ponder again. He's going to be brought down short of the first down. In fact, he might have only gained about a half yard, and it's going to be 4th and 5.
Yeah, I think that time he tripped over his guard, Ryan Hodgins, as he was trying to get outside. So that was more of a fall across the line. And, yeah, this is 4-down territory anyway. We'll see what the Rebels have in mind.
Handoff goes to Ponder around the left side, through the defense, and across the 30-yard line. So gain of 7, and that will be another Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, one of the things I think that the Vikings got to get used to is that Ponder is not just a straight dive runner. Obviously, they'll run the option, quarterback lead option with him. They'll throw the toss to him. So it's a little different than some of the triple options in that Ponder can kind of just do anything. You can go up through the gut or you can go wide.
1st and 10 from the 29. Ponder again through the right side. Tripped up, but not before he gets a good gain of about 7, 6 or 7. And he's up to 16 carries already. And the total just keeps going up. 127 yards now on 16 carries.
Well, like I say, one of those old coaches' adages, if it's you keep running until they stop you.
Yeah. So 2nd and 3 from the 22. Avery hands off. And it's not Stratford, so I imagine it's Ponder again. It's one or the other normally. And he's going to be just short of the first down. He gets to the 21-yard line, picks up 2, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he was kind of slow reading that one. He was kind of waiting for the blockers to try to find a hole. Nothing really came about, and it was a good job there by number 64 for the Vikings, Troy Edwards.
And that's one thing Ponder is. He can be a patient runner. He just wait to see where the opening is, and then away he goes. Avery keeps it. I don't know if they're going to call it, but it looked like the running back kind of came and hit him from behind. That's not legal in high school.
Yeah, I think.
But if you don't get caught.
I think he went just to the side of him, but not by much. He might have put more of his body to the left, but I think he had his hand on him, like you say, and was kind of pushing him. But again, referees right behind didn't throw anything.
So a typical West Lincoln drive here. They've had the ball already 4.5 minutes, and they've got a 1st and 10 from the 17. It's what you normally see out of West Lincoln. Hand off to Ponder. Ponder through the left side. Had a man grabbing him around the ankles, broke that, but allowed time for the defenders to close in. So a short gain of 2 again.
Well, like I said, one thing we know for sure, it's 4 downs no matter what. They have not attempted a field goal.
And despite the running clock, it's now 64-14 Bandy's over South Rowan. Sounds like they kicked it. No, that's 8 points. Now that one didn't, yeah, that was a late flag. Blevins went in motion, then stopped. So they throw a flag, and it'll be a 5-yard penalty against West Lincoln. There's a bit of confusion there at West Lincoln and a bit of confusion on the officials as well.
Yeah, West Lincoln was like, hey, we were.
Was that a penalty?
We went too quick.
We were sending a man in motion just because he stopped. So 2nd and 13 for the 20. Back. And offside. So dueling penalties. And it's a wash. And we'll be back to 2nd and 8. Ball on the 15. West Lincoln already run 6 minutes off the clock, looking to take a 3-score lead. 3-possession lead. Be better. Yes. Because if their field goal is by some guy in really short pants. Avery hands off. Ponder follows his blockers around the left side, gets inside the 15. And they stop the clock here. I don't see a penalty marker, but there is one. Procedure against West Lincoln. Oh, now I see it was behind one of the players.
The bench.
Yeah, the bench players for West Lincoln blocked our view. So here we go. Back another 5 yards.
Well, looking across, looks like North Wilkes brought a few parents.
Not bad. Making the trip down 77 or whatever route they came down. Maybe more likely 321. Handoff Ponder, breaks one tackle, goes towards the outside, gets across the 10. So he'll be close to the first down after the gain of 12, but they needed 13, so it should be. And they're going to mark him at the 10-yard line, so a gain of 10 for Ponder.
3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd and very manageable.
Well, two plays to get 3 yards. I think they can pull it off.
Handoff goes to Stratford, goes to the left side, spins off one tackler, and takes it to the house for a 10-yard touchdown run. It's a Kiever Pharmacy of Lincolnton touchdown for the Rebels. That's the first touchdown not scored by Gray Ponder tonight.
Be ready now. The cannon's coming.
Yeah, at some point.
Okay, good job.
They're loading it up.
Just
White show and 3, 2, 1. I tried. Oh. There we go. I wasn't far off. So they're lined up for the extra point. Snap, hold, and Avery fakes, rolls out, throws in the end zone. It's intercepted.
This can be returned, right?
And we got a flag down in the back of the end zone. They can call pass interference on two-pointer, right?
Absolutely.
Well, West Lincoln's coming this way, so I'm not sure what the penalty is.
Well, now they're holding them up.
And I was like, hold on a minute. A little trickeration there by the Rebels. So they will mark off pass interference in the end zone. So
half the distance now.
Half the distance, but the ball's at the 1. And 1 is not half of 3. I mean, I taught math years ago. I remember that. So they will go for the 2-point conversion, brought to you by James River Equipment of Shelby. Normal formation for West Lincoln. Handoff Ponder. He walks into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. So on the scoreboard with 4:40 left, it's Rebels 27, Vikings 7.
They're kicking off the savings at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. You'll score big. Truck Month was so good last month, it's been extended through October with extra big rebates on GMC Sierras and Chevy Silverados, plus Super Bowl, low.
Where he's going to mark it at. They're kind of moving all around now.
I think it's going to be
about the 20-yard line.
Oh yeah. I'm looking to hit official. Coach, just like we talked about at halftime, is first the Mo being in your favor or not. I mean, Wilkes Central came out and first play looked pretty good, but when they got the penalty and got set back so far, it just kind of knocked all the momentum off.
It's hard to overcome those things. So here we go with the ball snapped back, and it's snapped back to Rodriguez, who hands off across the left side. Tries to get outside, but the Hilltoppers kept leverage over their defensive right side to the Eagles' left. And let's pick up about 2 yards, short gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Eagles break the huddle. And I think that is Rodriguez still, number 6.
Yes.
In at quarterback. Has one back to set to his left, and he hands it off to him slicing across the right side. Appears to be maybe another 2-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. You know, sometimes in these situations when things seems like the wheels are kind of wobbling pretty hard, you want to do something kind of conservative, but yet be able to get the first down.
Right.
And keep a sustained drive. so that you don't incur any other inflicted wounds.
Right, like this going for the big ball, just to throw it up is not a good choice unless he's wide open.
Absolutely. So here we are. We're set up in an I formation, and that ball's handed off, and he struck across the 40, the 50, and to the 40, and to the 30 inside the 30-yard line. Down it appears to be about the 28 or 29-yard line.
Just like you talked about, Coach, as far as to going ahead and just being safe, but a good hard play.
And that was an isolation that they took to the right side of their line, and they broke free and got all the way down to the 29-yard line and gives the Eagles a little bit of life here in the second half. As we have an I formation set, everything is all set to the right, and there appears to be that we're going to have a timeout.
That'll be a Raymond James financial timeout for RS Central.
Up and getting it done, and that's what it takes, man.
Yes, sir. So to give a little first half recap, Ironman came out, fired.
Wondering where all the oxygen in the world went to.
I was going to say, he hasn't done much tonight. He shouldn't be winded.
So the ball's pushed back to the 46-yard line. It's going to be second and about 21, it looks like. 23. They've got to get to the 23-yard line for a first down. Hand off to Teague. This time he will get credit for a carry. I don't see a flag. It'll be a short gain. Gain of about 3. It's just surprising how quickly West Lincoln adjusted. 68-yard run on the first play of the game, and darn near nothing since. I think, no, they're still underwater. I think they've only got 67 yards total, and they got 68 on the first run. So they are underwater for the rest of the game, rushing the ball. Back to pass. Hutchinson's flush. 3 guys at him. There's a receiver there, so it won't be grounding, but that's all he was trying to do is get rid of the football.
Yeah, he had Colton Clark, and I think that's Cash Allen basically untouched, breaking through the line. And that's been part of the problem. When they do get back to pass, if they don't throw a quick out, he's running for his life. We've seen that pretty much all night.
As we were saying at halftime, they've run quick, like wide receiver screens, one slant over the middle. They have tried nothing further down the field, maybe trying to get the defense to at least wait a couple steps before they come racing at them.
Yeah, we were kind of, some of the film we saw, and I think Coach even mentioned it, Coach Ponder in his interview, that the offensive line, they got good size. They're just getting outmanned there by the defensive front for the Rebels.
Is there anything West Lincoln's doing different? I mean, sending different people?
They're mixing in there here and there.
Ooh, my. That's a hospital ball thrown to the outside there. Catch is made by number 4, Drake Rogers, but he's not going to be happy with his quarterback for that one. That's called a hospital ball. Throw it high, and boy, do you get your legs taken out from under you.
Yeah, like you say, I'm surprised he hung on to that ball, but he's coming out. Landed hard on his back after the tackle by Ponder, but yeah.
That's one of the great descriptions I heard. I was like, I'm saving that one. That is a hospital ball. Hutchinson on 4th down, rolls out, back to pass. This one's he's throwing way down the field, and it's knocked down. Wasn't an interference because the defender was reaching behind him and knocked it down. He wasn't impeding the receiver from getting to it because he had better position.
Yeah, again, he was looking for White finally on that pass play, but there was 3 Rebels back. So, like I say, it was just a little bit underthrown. Again, rolled out to his left, right-handed quarterback trying to throw back. Got pretty good distance on the throw, but again, just a little bit underthrown. That was 4th down, so now we'll see what the Rebels do. If they just keep doing what they're doing, 2:41 here to go in the third. It's getting out of hand already.
And whistles are blowing. Timeout, North Wilkes. So we'll take 1-2.
Tied with Forest Hills, Oak Grove 23, North Lincoln.
And got to turn on where we can hear ourselves. I know the folks at home could hear us, but we couldn't hear ourselves. Thing on. Good evening, everybody. We're in the studios, actually. I know you guys hadn't heard from us. We've had a lot of action going back and forth, but we do have some highlights from a bunch of games. You guys can see the scores on the board. A couple of games we don't have scores for yet. Fort Bush at West Stokes and West Stanley at Lexington. But the rest of them are active and across the board. No finals yet, although some are pretty much over. Shelby's over.
Good portion of them.
56-8 right now.
In the words of Will Boykins, that's over.
Yeah, they're over before Will even got here.
The Bandish Trojans are up 64-14 right now. And next week, guys, you know who they'll have to play?
Enlighten me.
At Kramer. So they've almost beat Kings Mountain. They almost beat East Lincoln. They've ran with everybody else around the area. They've put up 50, 60 points on everybody else. And then next week, they head into Stuart Kramer for a big, big matchup next week. It's going to be a really good game down there in Kramerton between those two teams. But Bandy 64 tonight. How about Ford for the first game, playoff game in 17 years? They're up 14-13. Here near the
Ironman?
Ironman. How many years was theirs? 35-0 over South Stokes.
35-6. The South Stokes has scored.
South Stokes on the board. Better change that. So the Ironman up 35-6, big time here in Cherville, and rumors have it, Chip, that on the Cherville internet, the face tweeting is that people don't know what's going on, and they're shooting the muskets up there for the football game. They've never shot muskets in November. You know, that's usually in December and the football team's done by November usually. So there's people, you know, they've called the police in Cherville to tell them to turn down the volume up at the football field, Dennis.
They're scoring too many points.
Only in Cherville.
They've said they got to turn it down.
Well, I have a cousin that lives near the stadium. I imagine she's probably the one
that called.
I need them to settle down a little bit. I predicted 42-14, so I need South Stokes to put one more touchdown, Cherville to put one more touchdown.
They got to do something for you. Yeah, you got plenty of time. We do have some highlights from around the area, and we're going to go through these. We're going to start over at West Lincoln tonight. Thank you, JP, where they're up 35-7 right now. And let's do some highlights. This is going to be the first touchdown. Let's see if I can get some sound here, boys. How about Listen, this is Trey Hutchinson with the score.
Oh, nice fake.
Now, this is North Wilkes to start the game. 7-0. Trickeration. Let's see what they did. I wasn't quite looking. The quarterback keeper
himself,
read the end bit hard. Quarterback keeps around the end, and he gone. Hutchinson made it 7-0, but that didn't last too long. Gray Ponder scores. Cuts the lead to 7-6 on the extra point. No good. This is from 18 yards out. Ponder again. This made it 14-7 for the Rebels.
Oop. Just fall in.
Well, always wondering, Chip, why does everybody always trip over the goal line?
Yeah.
Is it higher than the rest of the lines out there?
I think it kind of stands up.
Everybody falls down when they get in the end zone. That's the underneath pass. The DB falls down. I think the DB might have had a pick if he didn't fall down.
What was going on there?
We'll see what happens here. We'll watch it one more time.
Number 6 there.
You see the linebacker talking to his safeties and corners about who's got what. So when he throws this ball,
what?
I thought he was throwing it to the guy behind him. Yeah, I thought he was throwing to the guy behind him, but instead he was throwing to the other tight end underneath, and he ends up scoring anyway. That's Gray Ponder on the drag.
I've seen point guards break ankles. I've seen receivers break. I've never seen a pass break an ankle before. That's what happened there.
I want to watch this one more time. I'm curious if he was. No, he was dumping it off. He didn't put no muscle in behind it.
Yeah. I wonder if he just. I wonder if that corner thought he got beat. And
Same play. My junior year started against Shelby, and I did this, but I was actually throwing to the deep guy, and the up guy stuck his hand up and tipped it. No, he didn't catch it. He made it. He defended. It was a great defensive play by Brandon Terry. Adam Crane was wide open in the end zone. Andre.
I was 100% for the game until that point. Thank you.
Murder knocked the pass down. No, all I saw was a hand come up. He said, I thought it was to me. I was like, no. I didn't even see you coming across the side.
Nah.
Stay on your side of the field. TJ Stratford with a touchdown here for West Lincoln.
Stratford and Ponder have been such a good 1-2 punch this year for West Lincoln.
He's so fast, it's wonder he even gets the ball that close to the end zone. Like almost all of his highlights have been like 40, 50, 60-yard runs. Slides in 28-7.
Move.
And then JP just reported it was 35-7. Let's see what the Rebels do here. We're going to switch sides. Coordinators up top wanted to switch strong sides.
One more dose of Stratford.
Hand off. Got the block, and he wanted, and he scores. TJ Stratford all the way from 53-ish yards. It looks like they're on the other side of the logo. We'll watch it one more time before we move on to our next ball game. Go, TJ, go.
Yeah. Good call.
He must have heard them.
That lady must be the offensive coordinator.
All right, let's go out to Shelby where it's 58-6. Now, I've had some upside-down highlights. I ain't had him sideways.
We introduced ourselves to the climbing wall last week with a couple of clips.
All right, this is Shelby going up 7-0. Woods on the run. I thought I heard his name a couple of times tonight.
He's a freshman, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard them talking about him earlier.
Brent Pasco talked to running backs coach Damon Scott, who happens to be my insurance agent, and and said they were very proud. He was more than happy to have that young man run him in the backfield for him, even with the loss of
How
tape.
about the McMichael Randy Moss touchdown here over the Shelby Golden Lions? This gave him an 8-7 lead. Watch this play, folks. Might be the catch of the night.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Great body control.
Touchdown.
And they went for 2 and made it.
Phoenix. They took the lead. 8-7, and it got ugly.
Is it the Phoenixes? The Phoenix? The Phoenix?
No, I don't know about that.
I'm sure y'all have brought this up before. Random point. I'm sure y'all have brought this up before. But the Bermuda grass at Blanton Stadium with the black paint, it really kind of kind of goes well with the school colors.
Looks great. It matches everything.
And they sort of do that intentionally.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure that's why part of the reason they have that Bermuda, but that goes well. Good effect.
All right, we're going to play Count the Fans for McMichael. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47 fans for McMichael.
For a 3-hour drive, that's better than whoever Kings Mountain's playing.
That is true. That is very much.
We have a final, fellas.
Uh-oh.
UNC Lord. 87, Kansas 74.
Wrong sport, Dennis. Come on.
This one's spinning.
He scored 58 in the second half. Not to be outdone by Shelby.
Yeah, they heard what Shelby did.
Shelby had 56 in the first half.
Hold my non-alcoholic beverage.
Here's Farmer to Roseboro. This made it 28-8. Watch the slant.
Zoop. Pardon me.
Maybe some questionable early blocking by the Shelby receiver out there. We'll see in a little bit. This time, the Golden Lions. Same play. Posted twice there. All right, this made it 42-8. We'll have to turn our heads. It's in the house. He gone.
I thought only you could do that.
He almost got us.
That poor guy at the very end.
Oh, and then they did it again. We got another one, 49-8. I mean, I can make a full screen. Y'all can turn your heads. Everybody in the studio's got our heads turned trying to see the play. How about 56-6? Lions finding a receiver deep. shakes one, drags him.
Oh, nice.
Great blocking downfield by the other receiver. Lions 56-8 on our scoreboard.
Great pass by Land Farmer. Great finish by the receiver. I'm not sure who the receiver was, but
let's see if Grace has got some of these Ironman scores for us. How about that? Let's go over to Cherville. Well, they started off.
Fun night to be at Rudisell Stadium, man.
6-0 on the pick.
Oh, little tip drill. Jawan and Brian Ferree are having a blast. We have heard them on the broadcast.
But what's bad for you, the quarterback, you hit your receiver in the hands.
Yeah.
Hit your receiver right in the hands.
Hey,
nobody got a Rocket Ismail jersey?
Where's your Bianca Patuca jersey? Come on, where's your Team B?
That's tomorrow.
You were saying.
How about that?
Listen, I taught Will in high school. I taught Will at collegiate level, and I'm still teaching him.
I know one thing. If my team got beat by the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers, I'd pretty much quit pulling for them. What do you think, Andre? Andre agrees.
That's the difference between true fans and halfway fans.
That's fine. Ironman with a fumble return. There's 2 touchdowns on defense. 20-0.
At least give me your cap.
How about?
Oh, look at that. He's
3 touchdowns on defense. Just look at this, y'all. Watch this. It's blocked and then caught in the air by another defender, almost like a pass right here. Oh, I got to make it smaller for you. Blocked out from the other side.
Oh, nice.
Adams. Ironman with 3 defensive touchdowns. One more time.
That thud.
That's that famous thud.
Yep.
What's that about their third? Well, that's their 4th touchdown off of a punt.
God, we've seen just at least 3 right
got
there,
3
Will.
defensive touchdowns today.
Actually, we only have that one play. We just repeat it over and over.
There's the touchdown for the Saras.
That could have been an interception.
Nice
right there.
nice little pass drop down in there between the defenders.
Oh, just over the reach of the defensive back.
DB takes one more step, he might be there.
Yep.
This hat's a little big.
Are you saying I got the big head, Will?
Ironman going up 34-6 right here on the inside draw. Big night in Cherville.
Yep. Fun night to be at Rudisell Stadium.
Oh Lord.
So many years.
That was mean.
All right, let's go to our next game. Let's go up to see what Ricky's got going on. This is Fred T. Ford highlights, guys. We've got Fred T. Ford highlights tonight.
Wow.
Don't have that much. But here we go. How about the band from Ford?
They sound
good. There's more than 15 in that. That grass.
They got blue paint there, guys. That Ford. The big orange tiger there in the middle. All right, let's check out the upside down touchdown. This made it 7-0. We'll go here. Ford over the middle. Touchdown.
They called pass 5 minutes before the ball. Listen to this. Don't matter.
What is 5 ways in
Nice little run from Mountain Island Charter right here. Right now.
It's still showing upside down.
Oh, y'all want the regular way? Y'all want the regular side? We'll watch the regular side.
This section brought to you by Cleveland Chiropractic.
right into your living room.
Yeah.
All right, this made it 7-3. Lake Norman Charter with the field goal.
Burns would have killed to have had that last
How
week.
about a flea flicker for the Fred T. Ford Tigers? Well, he called it a flea flicker. It's a wide receiver pass. There we go, wide receiver pass.
flea flickers in the
Gotta let
middle.
Ricky know what's going on.
This is not a year to be a Tiger. Ask Clemson and LSU how that's working out.
Oh, my
The
Lord.
Tigers are winning this one right now, 14-10 over Lake Norman Charter, but they just kicked a field goal, so it's 14-13. This is Lake Norman Charter's quarterback with the keeper cutting it, T.N.S. Dawson. And I don't know, this play isn't labeled, so we might just see something. Now in Charter with a run. Ooh.
Oh, my.
Nice little tough run there. And then Lake Norman made it 14-13, but then Ford scores again here before, with 3 minutes in the third quarter. It's 21-13 now. Ford leading by a touchdown.
Quarterback
over
is
Mountain Island
dealing
Charter.
tonight. The quarterback is dealing tonight.
He's making some good throws, isn't he? Whoop.
Yeah, but watch that tackle. It's more of a tag. You're it.
He was looking for his flag, Dennis.
He'd already scored. He'd already scored. All right, so there's our highlights for Ford. We've got all kinds of highlights tonight. You guys don't know. I've got some surprises for you guys
Hey, Will,
tonight.
look at that top right-hand corner. Look at that top right-hand corner real quick for me.
Oh!
Miracles do come true, Will.
Hey.
My.
Now they got to hang on, because if they lose, I'm in trouble.
Speaking of that, we've got our first ever highlight reel from Irwin Warriors.
Give me my Irwin Warriors on the film. Come on.
Here we go. Here's Irwin Warriors going up 14-0.
This is a surprise to me. I didn't even know we had somebody out there.
I know. I got another surprise for y'all in a second.
Nice.
Chip, you didn't get to call the Irwin game tonight, but there's hope for next week.
We'll see. Who are they playing next week?
Sapling.
Yeah, they are.
Great. We get to go to Belmont. All right.
20. Let's put them up.
You'll be
21
behind
to
14
nothing.
when you get there, too, Chip.
How about a pick six to make it 21-0 Warriors in Gastonia?
They like Gaston County.
Yeah.
And Warriors.
I hope so. They're going to need to next week.
Lefty quarterback, 35-0. We're not going to be able to tell them apart next week.
I know,
They have
right?
the same uniform.
Oh, yeah, red.
Nice little pass and
Yeah, I
catch
might
there.
have to go white out.
All right, this is 35-7. How about the Huskies on the board?
Hey, Will, us hillbillies, we don't have multicolored uniforms. All right.
Yeah, I got to sell more.
Just get some different colored
Hey,
flowers.
hey, you don't see this much.
y'all
No
hillbillies.
steel trap.
Hey, y'all don't see this often. How about 62 with the pick? Number 62 with the tip and pick to himself. Check this out. Boop.
Oh, nice.
Give me that.
That's good. That's pretty good, actually.
Falling on his back for the Huskies. 4.5 seconds left before the half. This saved a
I
touchdown.
say Irwin might have been on the clock again.
You just saved a touchdown there for the Huskies.
They might have scored again.
Huskies with a 2-point conversion. This made it 35-14 in the third quarter.
So this is when you start like, uh-oh. All right, we let them get back in this.
10-yard touchdown for Irwin, though. They answer. This made it 42-14. And now Irwin up 49-21 over the Huskies. Tolbert with a touchdown on this one.
But we didn't. But our team here didn't realize, and I've actually never made the point before. This Irwin team's coached by Cleveland County's very own Rodney Pruitt from Burns. So.
So that's why they got a little fight in.
49-21.
Yeah.
Irwin leads. Let's go over to. We got one more, guys, and I've been holding this in all night.
I got to see the surprise.
I've been holding it in all night.
You got to go to the restroom?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? From Mountain Island. We didn't. Have, we had the wrong team earlier. Who was playing earlier? We had highlights for. Wesley was playing North Wilkes, Ford was playing Lake Norman Charter.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mountain Island. Do y'all see who they're playing tonight?
They're playing the Bucking Elks.
I've got highlights of the Bucking
Oh,
Elks. All right.
So do we get a shot of the mascot?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
So we've got Bucking Elks and Irwin Warrior highlights tonight, boys.
Welcome to playoff football in North Carolina.
Been waiting all year.
Playoffs.
Uh-oh. Deep bomb. Oh! He dropped that in.
Mountain Island is putting a whooping on the Elk and Bucking Bucks right now. We'll give you the score in a second.
For a third straight week, the Elks are getting bucked.
They might not have brought the mascot down the mountain yet. Big sack on third down. I want to thank Simone for getting our plays out. Let's see what happens on this one. Steps up in the pocket, finds the man for the touchdown. Nice little throwing catch there for the Raptors. And folks, those Raptors, they're not the dinosaurs; they're the birds. if you were wondering, they're not the dinosaurs. My son was like, "Ooh, cool dinosaurs!" Like, no, that's not cool. It's a bird.
That's Wes Davidson. That's the Dragons.
Yeah, Wes Davidson's got the cool one. Raptors 28-0.
3 yards in the end zone when he made the tackle.
The back just runs over him, man. Look, they just play, boom.
Somebody's hollering, look out.
All right, 34-0 on this one. Shamon Ford.
Wow. That's mine.
Looks like the defense's ball to me. What do you think?
That do look like the defensive
How do you make that determination?
The tie goes to the offense.
Tie goes to the runner.
Okay.
I mean, the guy on his back is the one who usually has the ball, I think. Well, at halftime, 34-0. Mountain Island. Then they go up 40-0 on this pick six.
Uh-oh.
Raptors on the move. We'll have the matchups for everybody up here in a few minutes for next week's games.
Can I just make a comment about the lack of creativity in our society and how much worse it's getting? All these highlights, when something happens, listen to the number of people that all I hear in the background is, let's go! Let's go! We can't think of anything else at this point, but let's go.
Well, the Bucking Elks cut the lead to 40-7.
But I'm 250,000 years old. After the kids at the ball game.
After three quarters. It's 40-7.
I'm like, where are we going?
That's a final. That is a final.
What's that?
Mountain Island is a final now. 40-7.
We might need to update that.
Yeah, it's been 6-0 on our sheet for a while.
Thank you, Max Prep.
7-40. I guess they might have played at 7 too.
We shouldn't bite the hand that feeds us. The Max Preps for the most part give us pretty good updates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a 7 o'clock game start, and considering they're already done, and it's 40-7 and all that. So, all right, folks, there's our highlights. I want to send you back out to the fields. We're gonna go to Cherville and try to update our scores the best we can.
This has been one of the coolest halftime shows ever. I'm so excited.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
At least they're trying to build something up there at North Wilkes. We did mention it in the pregame, but they're pretty proud of their new grandstand and turf field that they have up there in Hayes, I believe is the town.
Hayes, yes.
That they are located in Wilkes County. So things are happening, and
It's good to see. I believe they had some pretty good damage up there from Helene. It's good to see all these teams finally recovering and getting a normal season in. So let's see. A.O. Brown leads South Iredale 34-27 in the fourth.
Okay, Mrs. Sparky. Scoreboard. Ironman had 3 touchdowns called back within 2 minutes and 50 seconds after scoring the 4th by Najee Whitworth, and now are set to kick off. It's going to be fielded at the 15, picked up, returned over the left side to the middle. And he's going to be brought down at around the 35-yard line.
That's Turner on the return for South Stokes. And he's a senior. So this could be his last formal football game.
Yes, sir.
You know, of course, clock's running, and it'll run down pretty quickly. So just hoping Cherville just needs to stay on target, stay on their assignments.
3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Stokes. Takes a snap, hands it up the middle, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain.
Trevor McSwain and Corey Mackibson, both in the secondary now, along with Dalton Whitworth on the other side. And I believe the defensive line is pretty much the same, except for maybe.
Yeah, I would like for us to get as many out as we can. I know we don't have a lot of players, but if we can save these guys for next week, I think that's what we should do.
Hunter Griffin
is going to be thrown out to the flats.
Oh, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt.
And that's going to be let's see. It's going to be a little short of the first down after the pass from Amos to number 3.
Hunter Griffin's out there at free safety now for the Ironman. And I mentioned Trevor McSwain at one corner, Mackison at strong safety.
Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle once again. And that's going to be a medical center pharmacy first down for South Stokes.
Landry Pruitt with another tackle. I'm with you. I'll let you.
1st and 10 for South Stokes. Throws it out to the flats. He's got a little bit of space. He breaks the tackle. He's going down the left sideline, and he's going to be tackled. And that's going to be another medical center pharmacy first down.
Now that
for South Stokes.
That tackle was made by number 28. We don't have that number, but I'm going to guess it might be Aiden Thompson.
8 minutes left on your No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky's scoreboard. No huddle for South Stokes. Trips right, one to the left. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it across the middle. He had one wide open and missed him.
Yeah, he had Nick Turner wide open, but he just couldn't connect it. Turner's run a lot of routes tonight for South Stokes. There's no doubt about that.
2nd and 10, 7:33 left on your No Malarkey, Mrs. Sparky scoreboard. Ironman up 48-6 in case we got any new listeners tuning in. Trips right for South Stokes. One to the left. Takes the snap. He throws over the left sideline, and it is going to be it's going to be short.
He caught the ball, but he didn't quite get into the end zone. He went out of bounds. It looks like at the 1, maybe inside the 1 because the pylon is right there. It's got to be inside the yard.
Yes, sir. That is going to be another medical center pharmacy first down for Stokes as they almost get the touchdown on it. All right, they line up on the goal line. 6:40 left. Shotgun formation. Jumbo package looks like. They fake the handoff up the middle and throw it in the end zone. And it's going to be intercepted out of the end zone. He brings it out. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. 40. This is going to be a 100-yard interception return. Who was that return by there?
It's number 28. Who is number 28?
Number 28.
We don't have the number on our roster. I'm going to guess that it's Aiden Thompson.
Wow.
Folks, we apologize for not having a number or a name for number 28.
These Ironmen have played incredible tonight.
We're everybody in the press box trying to find out who number 28 is, because that was like Jawan just said, just so described so well. That was a 100-yard interception and run for touchdown, because he caught that in the end zone. And the kick is up by Kelly, and it is good.
It is good. 5:04 left on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Ironman now up 55-6. And we're going to have a word from Brian here.
Yeah, the following is brought to you by Jesus and Ball Ministries. You know, folks, playing football is a great thing, and it's a great opportunity that God has given all these players, as well as many other athletes through the years. But you know, recently there's been some sad things happen with players like Marshawn Nealon, the Cowboys a couple of days ago, Doug Martin with Tampa Bay at one time, guys that have let the pressure of the world has gotten to them, and for whatever reason they decided to take their own life. So I just want to read to you this. The Word of God is full of hope. And John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life." That is the key to our existence. We can have everything that the world offers, and yet if we don't have Jesus in our heart and in our spirit, things can look a lot worse. Things can be tough. God loves us so much that he gave his only begotten Son to die on the cross for our sins. So whoever believes in Jesus should not perish but have everlasting life. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That was good, Brian.
Thank you, sir.
Good stuff there.
Good kick.
All right, we have 3 minutes left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Ironman 55-6 over South Stokes.
Sawyer Scott, the returner for South Stokes on that play. And as you said, clock is running, and we'll see what South Stokes tries to do. I'm sure they're trying to get as many seniors in there as possible if they haven't gotten all of them already, because this could be their last, as we mentioned, last formal opportunity to play football.
Shotgun formation for Stokes. Trips to the right. They hand it up the middle. He's got a little bit of room over the left side. He's got more room. He's still going, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 30-yard line.
And again, that is Tucker Mundy, a strong safety and running back. He's a senior, 6'1", 175 pounds. He carries the ball well. He runs well. He may get a chance to play some more football. Hopefully so.
Yeah. 1:40 left on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 1 running back in the backfield. Amos takes a snap, hands off.
Oh.
And he's going to be tackled in the backfield by who's number 54 for us?
Number 54 is Alvin Abera.
Yes, sir.
And he, too, is a senior, 5'8", 245 pounds, offensive and defensive lineman. Alvin Abera, number 54. Good play there by Alvin.
One minute left in the game on your No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky scoreboard as a total domination by the Ironman. Quarterback takes a snap, is looking to throw. He's got one on the left sideline, and that one will be caught for a touchdown. John Brown, All-State of Cherville touchdown, bringing the Cherville lead to 55-12. That's probably going to be our last play in the game with the clock here running. 30 seconds left.
See what they're going to try to run it in, or they're going to kick it. It looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Going to go for 2. Quarterback takes a snap. They hand it off. He punches it, and the Ironman going to stop him. The 2-point conversion is no good, and
Nice.
that is your game.
Nice job,
Ironman,
defense.
Cherville Ironman, 55, first playoff game in 19 years. 55. South Stokes, 12. We will be right back and come to you.
Listen to this celebration.
I'm telling you, man, I've never heard Rooster Stadium like this before. We will be right back with our stadium postgame show brought to you by Dennis Willis Septic Service of Cherville. And we'll be right back.
It's a rainbow of colors at Acre Enterprises in Cherryville. With fall and winter coming, now's the time to get your new roof on your house or a new carport from Acre Enterprises. Select from a wide variety of colors and priced at only $30 for 3x12 sheets of metal. Colors include gray, ivory, clay, silver galvalume, vintage white, light brown, tan, barn red, and patriot red. And they have screws to match the color of your choice. And they will not be undersold on 40-year painted metal. Acre Enterprises, 1220 Shelby Road, Highway 150 West in Cherryville, right across from Food Line. Online at acrecarports.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Get red hot buys for the holidays at Ferguson Ace.
That was a good decision by number 31.
But I'm glad he didn't. That might would have been a big problem at the match point.
Man, I got to give big props to the returners this year for the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. Anybody we've got returning kicks, especially particularly punts, they have been really on the ball, no pun intended, returning and catching punts. Man, it's such a huge difference. Because you let that football roll, that's the difference between being on the 33 and being on the 8 or 9.
What's amazing about that too, Cooper, now I know he's been up and played with us a couple of weeks or more, but that's a freshman making that return. That's a big-time pressure situation for a young man to come up in. Oh, keep running.
Ran a little power.
That's a great play by
Counter.
55.
Coleman, the ball carrier. He's slow to get up.
Kareem Coleman on the carry, and he is down on the field.
Down. We'll take a break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is brought to you by Innovative Pool Design, Long Branch Land and Water, Brittany Austin and Company, Carolina Elite Plumbing Services, where plumbing's done right, Brad Moffitt with Carolina Chiropractic, and Flooring America.
Back here at John Gamble Stadium, Coleman is the injured Mountaineer on the turf. They help him up.
I know he's had a little bit of trouble, Drew, with some tendonitis. Definitely not downplaying tendonitis because it dadgum hurts. And I'm hoping maybe that just scared him a little. And that flared up a little in that run or got tweaked a little bit. Good to see him come off the field on his own power.
So he'll have to come out for at least one play.
So we got Cam Hauser in it back as a running back. Miles Parks, number 26, the freshman, stepped up, but they went with Cam.
2nd and 9 is play resumed.
Bell to throw to Hauser across the 35. He's only going to gain maybe 1 yard when it's said and done.
3rd and 8 for the Mountaineers.
Mountaineers are content to go to the fourth quarter.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Red Zone coverage. We're getting ready to wind down our coverage here of the Red Zone. We've got a lot of final scores that we just updated. A lot of this first round action. Well, a lot of these games were like first round games, pretty much. We had a lot of lopsided victories, a lot of running clocks. We've got several games already marked as final, and we're going to run down the scores real quick. Got Kevin in the house along with Chip Carter, Dennis Davis, Will Boykins, as we wrap up our Red Zone coverage and prepare for the Full Throttle Power Sports post-game show here in about 20 minutes or so. So check in here and stay with us. Will, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna make this complicated. I want you to lead us off. You start on the left because I got to read that right side.
You got it, brother.
Thanks, man.
All right, it was West Lincoln over North Wilkes 42 to 13. It was Hendersonville over East Davidson 21 to 0.
That game is still going, and we have not confirmed that final yet.
I was going there.
No, my fault. I'm sorry. My fault. Sorry.
It was West Davidson leading Madison. That game is not complete yet.
My man.
East Erie over Polk County 35 to 15. Union County over Owen 24 to 14. Wheatmore was leading West Wilkes 21 to 14. It was Shelby dominating tonight over McMichael's Phoenix 70 to 14. Thomasville took out Chase 14 to 7. Trevor Ironman with a big win tonight at home.
Mm-hmm.
They took out South Stokes 55 to 12. I hate to tell you this score because we ain't gonna get to say this no more this season. It was the Mountain Island Raptors taking out the Bucking Elks from Elkin 40 to 7. Good season. Well, I shouldn't say good season, but enjoyed calling out your name.
Good effort.
This season.
Good effort. Yeah.
Way to show up.
Mm-hmm.
It was Hayesville taking out Highland Tech 41 to 0. Again, good effort, Highland Tech, showing up and playing every week.
Hats off to them. Hats off to them this season.
North Rowan over Avery County 55 to 10. It was West Stokes over Forbush. You messed me up with
I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here. I wasn't even looking at you.
It was West Stokes over Forbush 39 to 3. I don't have a score for Lexington and West Stanley.
I haven't found it anywhere, Will. We're still working on it, bud.
Tuscola was leading Eastburg 13 to 6. West Iredale was leading Ashe County 45 to 0. I'm sorry. I'm stepped on.
That's right. He's easing into Dennis.
My bad.
It's all right. Hey, Chip, have you ever noticed how much Will looks like Derek Brown?
I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that.
After last Sunday, he'd probably be proud to look like Derek Brown. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Stab.
Yeah.
It was West Iredale over leading Ashe County 45 to 0.
He ain't gonna let you finish it now with that comment. Keep going, Will.
Dennis, won't you take over at the forward score?
That's okay, Will. Just do like the Packers and keep going.
It was Ford leading Lake Norman Charter 21 to 19. That game that's a pretty good ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Salisbury, North Surrey was leading. I know that's game finished. That's
Yep.
North Surrey over Salisbury 40 to 26. Bandies over South Rowan 71 to 14. West Wilk falls to RS Central. The Hilltoppers get some done. Let's go Rutherford County. West Wilk falls to Wilk Central falls to RS Central 48 to 6. It was Albemarle over Cherokee 21 to 15. Mitchell was leading Lane Tree Prep 43 to 13. It's locked up at Mount Tabor and St. Stephen's. Both of them have 14 there. AC Reynolds had 56. South Cardwell had 0. That's game is final.
That game is final. All right, looking at the.
Let me back away from the mic now.
That's all right. You put in a lot of effort, man. You did two rows.
You good.
I was on the vibe.
You certainly put more of an effort in than Green Bay did last week.
I was trying to say, that's almost as good as a last second field goal, Will.
All right, so last row here real quick as we finish things up. We have not confirmed this game as final, but currently leading.
Oh, yeah.
Clyde A. Irwin, 49. Hunter Huss, 21. Irwin coming down to Gaston County. Hopefully they're going to finish the job.
To quote Will,
turn it black.
That's
right. So we'll see. West Rowan defeated Southern Guilford 41-23. West Henderson wins big over East Rowan 42-7. Forest View is leading Concord 22-8. We have not confirmed that final. This one is confirmed final. Montgomery Central defeats Carson 30-7. Last update, Forest Hills leading Smoky Mountain 40-28. Final, Oak Grove 30-8 over North Lincoln. Tough season for the Knights, so hopefully they can bounce back next year. North Davidson ends North Henderson season 46-8. Last update that we have, Kings Mountain leading Ben L. Smith 21-14. Kings Mountain at home fighting to keep their season alive.
I thought I seen them walk off the field.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, we'll
yeah. I think they walked off the field.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on. All right, States. We might be able to confirm that shortly. Statesville defeats Alexander Central 28-3. We've had this score all night. I don't know if it's accurate or not. Central Cabarrus and Southwest Guilford, they've said tied at 25. I don't know if that's legit or not. We've had that since very early on, and we've had no updates. Last score final, Dudley defeats Glenn 35-14. So that wraps up. We'll continue to look for our final scores. These scores that are in red, the scores that are in black are final. We'll wrap up the Red Zone coverage here. We'll get ready to prepare for the Full Throttle Power Sports, the little post-game show here shortly on KTC Broadcasting.
Friday night this house. I'm in a huddle talking to the Hawks. We gonna run it down their throat soon as we get the ball. Come out and fire off the ball, we going on one. My skill position so proficient, break for long runs. Come out running that option, that mean I got the option to keep that or pitch that. Defense, they gotta fix that. 4 receivers, we spread them out in the shotgun. Hot reads, I got some. My tight end so awesome. Touchdowns, I toss some. We score 6, scoreboard, that score 6. Respect the ball, we protect the ball. We don't fumble, no throw picks. I feed my linemen pancakes, so all they blocks are pancakes. Push you around like all night. End of the game, get your handshakes, huh? My helmet on, pass strap tight. My jersey shining in them Friday night lights. Win, win, we just came to win. Win, win, we just came to win. Friday night lights. Ballin' Friday night lights. Ballin', win, win, we just came to win. Ballin', win, win, we must protect this house.